tough act to follow. No, I mean that. Because I too actually wrote a poem, thought I'll do something original, and they wrote one as well, so that's embarrassing. So about a month ago I had my own 21st birthday party, and it was tragically ruined when Nick got up to say something, and so I thought I'd just take this time to extend the same courtesy. So yes, here we go. Born January 6th, 91, was Nicholas Abigail Harvey. I met him when he joined my school in 2003. We weren't actually friends until Year 9, in fact, when he joined the drama class, although he cannot act. He came to me for a helping hand, and one I did extend. It didn't take me long to see that I was his only friend. It's been a very balanced friendship from the start. Whilst I'm not as sporty as him, he's nowhere near as smart. There's a lot of things about him which I'll never understand, like why he's a vegetarian and why Slipknot is his favourite band. Yes, there are lots of things of him I find mind-boggling, like why in Year 10 he had a crush on Kayleen Coughlin. He's had a lot of nicknames. He wanted us to call him Crumpet. But that name never took off because one nut would always trumpet. It's true he's lost one testicle. But he shouldn't be sad to lose it. If we're really being honest, he was never going to use it. But for any girls looking for love, Nick's an eligible suitor. So far, the only girls he's loved are the ones on his computer. There's a long list of assets which make him quite the heartthrob. He's just moved back in with his parents and he doesn't have a job. But his lack of luck with women should not be overstated. He did once kiss Natalie Baker, but she was heavily intoxicated. Emphasis on heavily. Okay, no, you're right. Looks
like I'm the party person.
Nick would like to think of himself as quite a champion, simply because he went to the formal with Jess Campion. What he fails to tell you is that he paid her a lot of money, and that he'd been rejected 5 times by Diani. He doesn't believe in God, but that's not why he's not going to heaven. It's because most of the girls he's liked have had an average age of 7. It's not true. A while ago yet, folks. Over the years at school, we formed a little group. Harvey, me, Pete, Matt and Dom make up our little troupe. They've all left. Dom is from Poland. Oh, sorry, skipped a verse. Correct the punchline. Dom's a superb drummer, as many people say. I've often heard him try to teach Harvey how to play. Dom is from Poland. His grasp on English is quite small, which may explain why Harvey hasn't learnt a thing at all. Pete and Nick were friends, but I'm not sure where that's heading, as Peter did not invite Harvey to his wedding. And finally, for Matt, since he isn't here, I'd like to take this time to say I think he might be queer. Okay. So I could tell you many stories, but we'd be here for an hour. So I won't say what his mother caught him doing in the shower. Speaking of his mum, I'd really like to thank her. I don't know how you lasted living with such a legend. But seriously, folks, let's give it up for the Harveys. Yeah! finally, all these jokes aside, I don't think you're the worst. I think you're really tops. Have a happy 21st.